Oh shit.
What up, world? The crew, man. Cowboys Raw and Uncut. Here we go. OG in the building, man. We out here surviving the snowstorm 2026, man. It's the OG, it's Dre, it's Steve-O, it's Slick. Crew Rick, Young Terry, man. We the crew. We just need a little bit of y'all time, man. Y'all come on in, tap in with us, man. Listen to some good conversation, man. We ain't doing nothing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So look, man, I ain't even really got much. I know y'all told me to find some kind of clip or something, but I'm gonna find the clip. But I'm just gonna tell y'all, man, when I was laid back in this little snowstorm, man, catching these games and shit, man, I was getting a little depressed, man, after they determined who was going to the Super Bowl.
Me too. Me too.
I'm for real, man. I'm like, look, they on a 10-year drought, 12-year drought. And they figured this stuff out sooner than we did. So I'm saying, figured it out, and we know, and we got the answers. We know what it is, but it still didn't stop me from feeling depressed about it.
So what's the answer to you?
We always say it. You know, we pick money. We pick money over deep runs in the playoffs.
One team values winning. One team profit. That's what I say. And we the profit takers.
No, I mean, like, but what do you see as the key? I know what the key is in both of these teams. Like, the difference is like what made them Super Bowl contenders at this point.
The GM.
And it's not even that. I'm saying, like, when you boil it down to on
what
field,
the young coaches.
I mean, the GM switched that coach. You had your coach in there. You switched your coach out, put the defensive coach in. He brought in. He got to bring in his team, and they ran that back. They got drafted another running back to go with an already solid running back. That they had a solid. Ramondre's a solid running back. Now you got a two-head running game. You got a solid defense to spend. And you got a coach who knows the program, knows the system, and you plug them in and you let them go. You let them go do their thing.
Is that only me or is that AI Rick going on right now?
AI Rick going nuts. He's going nuts. I
going in
because I ain't feel like getting them. I ain't feel like getting the blame on me, so I just stay quiet and just say it up.
Damn, well, let me see what's going on with it.
Yeah. But I think, I mean, if you ask me, the thing about both of these teams is just defense, and both of them teams have great defenses. You know what I mean, and can match. Because I mean, me personally, New England's offense doesn't even with the running backs, it's not really super impressive. It's efficient, but it's not super impressive. Like Seattle's offense is more impressive than New England's, but both of them have really good defenses that make plays when plays need to be made. And they're hard-nosed teams. And that's the difference between us, is that we don't come in and play with that same type of toughness. The New England's
physicality. I mean, the playoffs is about physicality. So if you can't show none of that physicality during the regular season, what makes you think you're gonna be playoff ready? Because they out there hitting.
Man, that's two defensive teams. Coaches, both defensive minded schemes.
True.
That's I think that's where it comes down to. It's all defense. That's what the playoffs always boils down to, is defense. You know what I mean? Like, very seldomly have we seen playoff runs that hasn't been anchored by defense. All of them, every playoff run we've seen has been anchored by a great defense, and that's what we don't put that first. We always put offense first. But if you can't stop a nosebleed, what does it matter?
Because offense sells tickets.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Offense fills the seats.
And the thing with those two teams is that they just put them teams together, man, and they didn't play with it. You know, the offense put some good guys in key spots on them teams, specifically on the defensive side of the ball, and they got solid quarterbacks. Mm-hmm. Like, they didn't play with them. They gave them talent. They drafted well. They got them guys playing, and that's really the difference between us and them, is our front office putting the right players in the right places along with the right coaches and letting them
Agreed.
grow. You know what I'm
Agreed.
saying? Like they that's the difference between us and them.
7 Pro Bowlers we got.
Yeah.
But it's not even
Yeah.
that. When you look at that, if you looked at them conference championships, Stafford was the only OG there, wasn't he? Stafford was really the
Stafford.
only. Yeah, Stafford. He was the only OG there. And you got, if you can save your young quarterbacks with great defenses, it helps. So what those, same thing with Denver. Denver was angry before Bo Nix was there. For Bo Nix's injury, I mean, even then, Denver didn't play a bad defensive game. Whether it was inclement weather, but
No.
when you look at it, though those young quarterbacks are anchored and saved by very great defenses. You know what I mean? Who can make stops to keep your quarterback in the game, and all you gotta do is make the plays. So when you watch those games this weekend, like it sucks, but I know we couldn't have beat neither one of them teams. The way that they're playing, the way that we play and the way that they play, we wouldn't have beat neither one of them teams in the NFC Championship.
I,
So it don't even
Mm-mm.
matter to me anyway.
I
It
would
wouldn't even
say
matter anyway.
I would say Sam Darnold's somewhat of OG. He's been in the league 7, 8 years.
He's a journeyman. Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
journeyman at this
yeah,
point now. Yeah, yeah, he is an OG. But as far as
he's not
big
he's not
game.
triple OG like Stafford, but he's definitely he's definitely
But big
and he's
game
got a lot
experience.
of
He ain't never had no big game, OG. You
he
know what I'm saying?
well I mean he's got a lot of miles on him. He started in a lot of places, man.
Yeah.
So he's not an
Yeah.
inexperienced quarterback. So
No,
We
but
got
to
him
but
at
to be put in that
18,
position, but
2018,
but to
19.
But to be
yeah,
put in that position
2018
in
I
the
believe.
NFC Championship game to go head to head with Stafford, in the championship game, like that's not. We've all been waiting for that shoe to fall off for Sam Darnold. Like everybody, us in the big letter name companies too. Everybody's has actually bet against him and waiting for him to turn to the Sam Darnold that we had all been used to seeing. But ever since he's been in good positions, Minnesota was anchored by a good defense too. Minnesota was
Hmm.
anchored by a really good defense,
And they
and
got rid
it's
of him.
it's yeah, and they
Yeah,
got rid of him,
yeah,
and then they chose to go
yeah.
young, and that just tells you they might not have believed in him either. But now he's
He
anchored by a
played
really
well.
good defense again with more
I
weapons.
I I
With more
I
weapons, it makes a difference.
I thought he played kind of well at Carolina.
He was
Yeah.
weak at Carolina.
You
You know, he
too.
was weak.
He was weak in Carolina.
He was weak at
Okay,
Carolina. They got him up out
I
of
forgot he played there. I forgot he played there. That's
he
Hmm.
played a
crazy. I
couple of
forgot he
years there.
played there.
Well,
Damn, yeah, I
well,
forgot he played there.
well. Speaking of Seattle, man, Seattle had one of our former players in DeMarcus Lawrence, man, and there's a quote going around, man, that everybody keep referring to. And, this is what he had to say after signing with Seattle and leaving Dallas when Dallas didn't resign him.
Dallas is my home. I made my home there. My family lives there. I'm forever going to be there. But I know for sure I'm not going to win a Super Bowl there. So yeah, yeah. We here.
We're here. DeMarcus Lawrence, welcome to the Seahawks. Thanks for joining us.
And at first, a lot of people was hating on that,
Me
on that
included.
quote when it
Me
first came
included.
down, man. So how we feeling now? How we feeling now?
Well, let me start off on that. I want to apologize to him because when it happened, I was leading with emotion. You know what I mean? I was one of the main people. I eat my crow. I got egg on my face. It is what it is. I'm a man. Y'all are used to it. If you're listening long enough, I'm wrong a lot, and I tell you when I'm
Yeah,
wrong.
ain't nothing wrong with it.
So
Ain't nothing
what I
wrong
mean?
with it.
Yeah, we was leading with emotion. I told him to shut the fuck up when he first said that shit.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but when somebody says that and then they go do it, you gotta give them their credit because I think
and do no
now it's a little bit more telling because I think Steve said it in one of the older shows. We chose wrong. We chose a guy that said that he was willing to, that when he couldn't win a Super Bowl there. We chose the guy that wants to be paid like he weighs. DeMarcus Lawrence chooses winning. You know what I mean? Like that's the side that we rode on. You know what I mean? That's the side of the fence that we chose to stand on. He wants to win a Super Bowl. Michael wanted to get paid. And we lost both. And when you see him go and make plays for another team stay healthy. We talk about him giving up a lot. You know what I mean? During that last season here, he was talking about he was tired and all that. But we all know, we're adults here. I always go back to when it comes to this Cowboy shit, this
mentally.
relation. Yeah, but relationship wise, man, we always liking this because we always talking about Cowboy. This is an abusive relationship. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
Very.
GM, and when we all know in a relationship, the easy things can seem hard when we don't like the person we with, when we tired of the shit. You know what I'm saying? When you tired of it, that regular ass shit, you can give up a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? When you ready to leave. So Demarcus, when he was talking about he was tired and all that, he just didn't feel like evidently he didn't feel like we deserved it. Like he gave up on us, but at the same time, did he see something that everybody's been saying? And now that when you go to another team and you see him put that extra effort in, just with some help, with a different structure. Hey man, he
Plus he
was
looked
right.
lean too. Plus he looked lean
Yeah,
too, man.
yeah, dog, he's playing good ball,
Mm-hmm.
man, and that's what watch him, and he's making plays. It's not like it's different. Like you go to them other
He doing
teams,
what he do.
yeah, but you go to them other. Some people go to them other teams and just barely be role players. You know what I'm saying? They go and they celebrate there, but this guy's in. He's in the shits. You know what I mean? He's in the trenches. He's making plays, and he's still got gas.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like we missed that to think that he could have been on the opposite side. Like Clowney helped, but to think he could have been on the opposite side of Donovan, um, it makes you think like, damn man, like Steve said it best, we chose wrong. We chose to go with the immature young dude, and the immature young dude stuck it to us. We chose the baddie. That's
I
when we chose the
mean,
baddie,
I
man.
mean
Like
the
that's what
the
we did.
the
We got
young
stuck with it,
dude,
man.
the young dudes want their money, man. It's no secret that when you come off a rookie contract, you want to get paid. This isn't
Mm-hmm.
no secret. This isn't no secret. Demarcus Lawrence got his $100-something million, Terry. He got paid.
Yeah, yeah, straight
Yeah,
up.
so don't knock the man, don't knock the young man for trying to get paid. That's what they come into the professional level to do. Get paid, man. I mean,
Yeah,
we
but
know this,
I'm
man.
not knocking that. I'm
Yeah.
not knocking that,
I
OG. But I'm
mean,
But
saying for us as a franchise, we should have chose the winner.
the bottom line is why we can't
That's
win it.
hindsight.
Look, man, the
Yeah,
bottom
yeah,
line
most definitely.
why we can't win in Dallas is the owner, man. And you can't keep putting it
Facts.
off. You can't keep putting it off on these players,
right.
man, like it's them. It's the
Facts.
owners, man. That's why we
Facts.
can't do nothing.
And
Facts.
that,
I
and
mean,
and this is where
you can blame it on the young immaturity. You can blame. Look, man, it's the reason we can't excel and move forward is there's a lot of hot dogging and grandstanding, and it's led by the front office, man.
Talk
So
your
would
shit,
you
OG.
looking
yeah,
back on
the
it, OG?
defense was
Looking back on it, would you still feel like not knowing what you in that decision? If you're the GM, do you pick Mike or D-Law in that situation?
I mean,
What
at
do you
Mike.
do?
that time, D Laws got paid. I picked the youth. I go with the youth who's balling, who's got the upside, and who's doing who is. It's not like he wasn't affecting the game when he was there. We knew what kind of player he was. We called him the game wrecker. We knew what kind of player he was when he played. Yes, he was young. Yes, he had immaturity. Yes, he talked a lot. That's what happens with youth. Instead of Lawrence grabbing on him, they kind of separated. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
and nobody pulled them back together. It's a lot
yep,
more. And because you don't have a solid coach, you don't keep a solid coach on the
right,
ground,
exactly,
they can't get a
exactly,
rapport with the kids and keep things in order. So it's a shit show.
exactly,
Majority of the
Preach.
times, it's
exactly.
a
That's
shit show.
exactly what happened right
Preach.
there. That's exactly because it was a battle between them two. The locker room
Real
was
shit.
divided. Old school with the new school.
Right, right.
Where D Law went wrong with us as the fans, kind of why we was on his ass because at the end of the season he went on ESPN and said that tired shit, and we took it for
Yeah.
face value. We took it for face value, and all in all, looking back on it, he probably was covering up the feud between him and Michael, trying not to really say what was really going on.
Yeah.
I can see
It
that.
seemed
Hmm.
like it was mental. I look at that as more as mental fatigue as opposed to being
Yeah,
physically
he's
tired.
tired of this shit. Yeah, tarred to
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? Yeah,
So
just
like
toxic as
OG
shit.
was saying, man.
Right.
Yeah, like OG was saying, with a lack of leadership in that locker room, allowed it to go haywire. And then it got, you know, D Law went his way. Then Michael was in a bid war with Jerry, and then that got personal. See, it wasn't nobody in the middle of it that to regulate it. You know what I'm saying? I guess Michael was on his own shit. I guess he wasn't listening to Dak. Trying not to let it get personal or whatever. But he went his way, and we lost two good DNs instead of
One
one
in the hand beats
because of
two
the
in the
structure.
bush, man. One in the
Because of
hand
the
beats two in the
structure.
bush. Why are we
Hey
always on
man,
the wrong side of hindsight, man? Like, why can't our hindsight, like,
come
I know
on, man.
hindsight's
We
supposed to
know
be
the answers,
2020,
man.
but
We know the
god
answers.
damn, dog. Like, when we look back
He
on it,
just
like, we are
said it.
always on the wrong, we're always on the wrong side of hindsight, dog. Like, we can never look back and be like, that was alright. We had it right, I guess, per per circumstances. I guess the trade worked out in our favor, I guess, but we had a losing season and the defense was even worse. But future wise, we got some pieces to kind of build on. But majority of the time, 9.5 times out of 10, bro, we are on the wrong side of hindsight. We don't look back and be like, that was a good move. Like we
You,
can't
you know,
we can't say it too much.
what's funny is Slick said something about this last week. The additions to Micah, and once Micah got hurt, they just fell. I think Slick said they didn't win another game after that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
D
yeah.
Law goes to
Solid.
Seattle. D Law goes to Seattle and goes to the Super Bowl. So how
Mm-hmm.
can we have two cats that affect the game like they do where they went, but when they on our team, we're shit water still? Explain that.
Ain't
DeMarcus
that
We
some
don't
Ware.
shit,
we don't
bro?
put
Coach,
it all the way together.
I mean,
Ain't
explain
that some
that.
shit
coach,
though, bro? Ain't that some shit,
And
bro?
don't
Like
and
you said
don't
the
and,
word
and
right
don't
now,
for,
man.
and don't even forget that not only is D Law over, our former defensive line coach Andre Durden is over there too as they DC, I
Mm-hmm.
think,
Mm,
who coached D Law.
mm.
Yeah, they know how to use them guys like, but that's a solid group of players, and again, like, okay, so Schultz came out and said it. Everybody who leaves us, because we've talked about this before, and again, I was the emotional one in that situation that told everybody to shut up. You know what I mean? When they say something about, when they leave us and want to talk about it. But
Right.
after seeing the proof of it, players, we seen it. We seen it with Demarcus Ware, but we were more
Yeah.
happy for that guy. We were more happy for that guy. You know what I mean? To go get his, but it sucked that you had to go there to get it. And now we're seeing it again with another Demarcus, and not just
I wish
somebody
Witten
who.
could have did that. Shit.
Yeah, I mean that would have been good. That would have been good for him, man. But it's like same thing with Demarcus. Like again, I'll apologize because I told him to shut the fuck up like so many times. I was emotional, but it was now when you see it and you go somewhere else and you put that same effort you was giving up, so you gave them. So I can't even say that you was playing differently or that you gave up on us. You gave us for years. We just couldn't capitalize on it, and they capitalized on it. You know what I mean? It just is what it is,
But I
man.
don't
So
think the
you
players are
know,
from total exempt though. I don't think the players are totally exempt from that shit
mm-mm.
because they're going in situations where that type of structure is there.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
falling in line. Where they was leaders over here, but they couldn't lead. You know what I'm saying? I think we picking the
mm-hmm,
wrong leaders. You know what I'm saying? We got the
mm-hmm.
wrong guy standing up. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody got to take accountability as well. This is the ultimate team sport.
Right.
True indeed. But you go somewhere
Right.
like Seattle, you go somewhere like Seattle, you don't have that seems like a group led team. Like it's a unit. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have like I can't think of their star on defense. Like who stands out, who's the defensive leader, and I've watched them a lot here lately, just out of the fact of what I mean. I don't want to say hate, but at the same time, the fact that D Law's there, because I don't hate on Seattle. They were never in our way. They're not really a rival. It's like a team I don't mind seeing winning. I don't look at them and feel like the Eagles or the Steelers
All
or
right.
San Francisco. So I can watch them, and the NFC West football has been exciting to watch during this playoffs. So with watching that team, it's a togetherness. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that we like. We always have stars. We're looking for a leader, but as a unit, we don't lead together. That Seattle team leads together. Same thing with the Patriots. You can't really find
They
They
both
could
follow
probably
from
tell
that
you that
coach.
statistically. Yeah, and that's what it
They,
comes down to.
the coach is the leader. Their defensive coach is their defensive leader. They don't have to stand up and do all that. Their coach is doing it for them.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's dope, and that's
I
good.
don't
Yeah.
know if y'all saw this, but I think it was a play Seattle gave up a touchdown, and the DBs got into it. The guy came,
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
saw that.
the guy came over and he jumped his shit. I mean,
Yeah,
he
Yeah.
checked them right on the spot,
yeah,
and it was
Yeah.
getting chippy. The players
yeah,
came in between it,
yeah,
but
yeah.
dude, came to him and made him be accountable. Man, you fucked
Yep.
up. That was you, and
That's
Right.
he
right.
came straight to him. And like I said, and that's what you need, man.
The
The
good and the
players
bad when it comes to a team, OG. You gotta have
exactly,
all that. You
Yep.
exactly.
gotta have all that.
The players came in
Mm-hmm.
between. It's separated. You didn't see nothing else about it.
They came back together and got right back to business
Play
and won that
ball.
game.
Our guys
You
fucked up.
know,
Exactly.
They head to the bench by themselves. They head to the bench by themselves, Silver and Pal by themselves. Ain't nobody grabbing, but that's what we seen with the '90s Cowboys. Troy was walking around getting in his offensive lineman shit. He's getting touched a little too much. He's on getting people shit. That's what same way you
He
hit
ain't
on.
want to do
It's a
it
several.
though. He ain't want to do it according to
Yeah,
the doc.
yeah, but it still is done. You get what I'm saying? Like we don't have no barkers on the sideline. When CD like okay, CD for instance, when he was fucking up, what was he doing?
Yeah,
Sitting
Pouting.
on the bench by himself, pouting, sitting on the bench,
diva.
throwing his hands up, doing that all by himself. Defensive backs, when they get burnt, what they doing? They sitting on the sideline, throwing their hands up, looking around by themselves. Look, Dak. Well, what did he do on the sideline when
And
he fuck up?
motherfuckers is
He's
letting
buried
them.
in that
Ain't
thing.
nobody
Yeah,
checking that shit.
Yeah,
Dak's like this
That's
when
the
he fuck up. Don't
thing.
even
I'm
look up.
cool
He's
with
like
that, but
this.
somebody got to get in their head.
Somebody getting
Don't
that
pat them.
shit,
It's
man.
gonna be
Grab
all right.
motherfucker by
Next
the
play.
helmet.
Next play. Nah, fuck
No,
all
yeah,
that,
damn
man.
that.
Tighten up.
All the
Cause you doing
participation,
that
all the
shit in practice
participation
too,
shit.
punk. Quit. Yeah.
For real,
yeah,
man.
for real,
Yeah, it's gotta
because
that accountability. John
Yeah.
needs that. That's
you
big.
go back, on that field with that same mentality, you'll throw another pick. I mean, you go
Mm-hmm.
back out
Stroud.
there, you go back out there without confidence, you'll get beat again. I
yeah.
mean,
CJ Stroud.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then when you have a team that's playing with no accountability and nobody that's trying to hold them accountable, then you don't have that. Man, I ain't trying to I'm trying to play for my brother, man, because I ain't trying to have him on me. I'm gonna take care of mine. All that's out the way, out the window too. So I'm saying, so if
Talk
Mm-hmm.
that
we
shit.
hold each other accountable, we play. We ain't trying to make that mistake because we don't want to have that on our head. So I
Right.
Mm-hmm. Play for
mean,
the man next to you. Play for the man next to
yeah,
you. And we
play
got
for the
players that's
man
playing
next
for
to you.
themselves.
That's what it's about, though.
Yeah.
That's what it's about, man.
There's the word is cohesiveness. We don't have any cohesiveness. That's the word. Is like the defense is no. We don't gel. We don't gel. We don't play complimentary football. And Jerry used that word when
We
right before that Trayvon shit. He tapped him on his shoulder and said that's not the way to play complimentary football.
we
And we don't play that to each other.
we have to have somebody to coach the game. We need to go back and go strictly fundamentals. These guys don't know gaps. They can't tackle.
Yeah.
They're lost. They don't know schemes. I mean, really, man. They need
Yeah. That's a
somebody that
fact. That's real shit.
they need somebody
They
that
need
can teach.
a
They need a
teacher.
teacher, and maybe that's this guy a defensive coordinator now who the word is he's a teacher. Maybe it all makes sense now.
Yeah.
We
That's
need
what
a
they said he's
teacher.
known to be.
We need somebody
He
to
looked like a
teach.
teacher too. Yeah, he
Yeah,
looked like he
The
teach.
Yeah, they said he's
whole,
Like
known
you
for
said.
that.
the whole is greater than the sum of the parts.
Mm.
Shut up.
The whole
Shut
is
up.
this is true.
greater than the sum of the parts. We need a whole
Yeah.
organized. We need it organized wholly. Not everybody
Mm-hmm.
over here
Trying to
doing
win.
their own damn thing, huh?
All right. That's
Just
D
trying to
robot.
win.
Can't win like that.
What you say,
Yeah,
Rick?
man.
We're not. We're winning.
Breaking up.
Money selling suits.
Yeah, you iRobot and Slick. Have malfunction
You know,
today.
He just
that
locked up on
Wi-Fi
us,
might
man.
be tripping.
Boy, look like he went on the LP, didn't he?
Nah, he is. Nah, he is. What he is with that phone. He is, John. You hear me? It's an
What
Android. It's an
He
no,
probably
Android.
on
that,
that
that what it
Wi-Fi.
is.
That
Wi-Fi
Android
probably
turned him
tripping.
into one.
I ain't got nothing
Eh,
to do with the
The
Android.
Android turned him into
Yeah,
one,
back up
man.
off that. I ain't got nothing to do with the
Yeah.
Android.
Turned him into
So,
one, man.
I'm just gonna run through a few things, man, and before we get up out of here, I'm sure Slick will be back in a minute. Let me get this set up right until he get back. But how y'all feel about the Eagles reaching out and trying to get Clayton Adams and
No.
Jerry Denied?
No, Jerry.
Man,
No,
real
you better
shit,
not let it
Jerry. You did
happen.
right.
Jerry
You
Yeah,
did
better not let it
access
happen.
denied.
Actually,
just
yeah,
help
get up
getting this
out of
run
there.
game together.
So how does that work
Yeah,
out though? What how can dude so I guess when he's on the contract he can't move around if he want to?
it's not even
No.
necessarily that. Is that you have to get permission to make a lateral move.
Ah, okay. But that's
So
not
you can go
lateral.
up.
Hold on. You have to make to go up, but you can grab somebody for a lateral move.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Okay, I got you. I
Yeah,
got you.
yeah, yeah.
Makes sense. That makes sense. What was you saying, Slick, before we left?
Man, I don't even remember.
Ah, okay. Well, we were just talking about how you feel about Clayton Adams and Jerry denying that request to the Eagles, man.
Uh, I think it was petty, and I like it. But at the same time, if we take their defensive guy and hold them back from getting our offensive guy, but at the same time, if dude's gonna get a raise and more money, don't hold him back from getting more money.
Yeah, that's kind of how I was looking at it. Like, what if dude wanted to get that bread? And then
Yeah,
Nah,
Women
he
yeah,
quit,
it
don't.
actually
quit,
came. It
quit.
actually came out that he told Jerry to block it. You know, Jerry came to him and told him it was an offer on the table. He's like, nah, he turned it down.
oh, okay.
Okay, yeah,
Man,
it's
look, the
better.
same way that's basically franchising the coach. I'm okay with it. You know what I mean? It's a business, baby. You know what I mean? We took yours, but you can't have ours, man. If you don't like it, like, hey, man, so you got in bed with, man. You should have knew better. I said you got in bed with the swindler, man. The swindler ain't gonna let you go. You know, not like that, though. You know what I'm saying? I said you did business with that man, though. Like he ain't really let you go, more money or not. I would let you go
Yeah, I
either.
don't.
No, not to them. Not to them. No, I'm good, bro. You got to eat that, bro. I'll pay you on the back end. You know, we'll work something out, but you can't go over there right now.
Hey, how did Ferg make the Pro Bowl? Did we miss something?
Somebody else is still in the
Somebody
Super
back there.
Bowl playoffs or something. Yeah, somebody backed out.
The only
He's
one
a
that had it is
replacement.
Barno.
Him, Turpin's a replacement. They both replacements. Because Shaheed, he's
What
still in it.
what tight end was better? What tight end could have backed out? All they had was Barner and Parkinson, right? That's the only things I could think. That's the only tight ends I could think of that might be better than
Hmm.
I
Ferg. Like I
forgot why
said,
he
one
got it, man.
somebody
Yeah,
like
he
a
didn't win it outright. It was
I
somebody
know.
else.
Yeah, but he was still close enough to get the alternative, though.
are those victories?
Yeah,
Are those victories?
no.
You know what I mean? Like, do we look at Pro
We've
Bowls as
had
victories
Pro
anymore?
Bowlers forever. Hell nah,
Mm-hmm.
we've been having Pro Bowlers
Uh,
since shit.
George Kittle.
Yeah,
Ah,
George
okay.
Kittle got hurt. Yeah, Kittle
Makes
got
sense.
hurt.
Yeah. But it's
Okay.
Ferg still it's Ferg NFC was weak if NFC Titans was weak if Ferg's the number two. Like he didn't do shit this year.
Ferg had
NFC tight
touchdowns
ends is
though.
bad. They're bad, but his
He had a nice
performance
amount of
was
touchdowns.
bad.
Yeah, Kittles was banging before he got hurt though.
Yeah, but shit, Ferg, would y'all say Ferg had a good season for us?
Ferg had a nice. I
Y'all
think he
think
I
probably had
think he
like
was
10
okay.
touchdowns though.
decent?
It
Yeah,
was
I
Decent.
think
decent.
he.
It was
Yeah,
decent.
we
He
just
probably did
got
I
him
had
all
him
on.
in
yards and
fantasy.
catches.
Yeah, got
If
him
you
on
had
the
him in
high.
fantasy, you know the stats. Yeah, you know the stats if you had him in fantasy.
Yeah, I had him in
Mhm.
fantasy. He scored a touchdown.
Yeah, he was.
He
He
just
was. He was
seemed
okay.
he seems
Yeah, it
slower
was
this year. Like
okay.
you said, it's real Jason Witness like this year, though. Like it wasn't impressive compared to what he was. Coming
Yeah,
off a knee injury, though. I guess I understand
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Sometimes those knee
Look,
injuries have a habit of doing that.
Mm-hmm.
might take him a minute. Little Dallas Cowboy had this to say, man. and I don't know what he's talking about. So maybe you understand, Steve-O. He says, "Sup, y'all? Can we sit Dak till he waives the clause? 6-win and
What?
DQ. What's he talking about?
What clause?
Disqualified.
The no trade clause?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
Yeah,
assuming.
but he don't
uh,
want Dak. He blaming
yeah."
Dak. That's just typical. That's why he a
Yeah,
little
Who
Dallas
you want instead of
Cowboy. You
Dak,
know
little Dallas?
why?
he's saying 60 million. Really, he's still hating on Dak.
who,
I look, man.
I mean,
I
who you
could,
want?
if you would have
Who you
called me
want, Lil
about
Dallas?
4-5 years ago, 3-4 years ago, man, I would have been
Yeah,
with you, man. But we can't hate on Dak now, dog. Ain't
you
no
can't
way you
have
can
him.
hate.
Yeah,
Ain't
Dak
no
can took
way
his
you can
game
hate
to
on.
another
So
level.
Lil
so let me
Dallas,
ask y'all that.
what you thinking, Lil Dallas? We should do something to draft, make a move. Who else? Who would you say?
So are
Nah,
y'all
we need Dak.
Because it
so
definitely
are
ain't
y'all
Milton.
have y'all forgot definitely not Milton. So we good like after everything that we've seen all the previous years. So we good on Dak now? Is that what we straight? Are we
Yeah, I'm
leaning
I'm
like
You
I'm
need
I'm
to
gonna
put
let
a
him
keep
ride
on
team
it
him?
out.
around Dak.
I'm gonna let him ride
You
it
need to
out.
put
I'm
a
gonna
Y'all
let
cool
him
team
ride it
around
y'all
Dak.
cool with that now?
I
Cause
don't know.
before,
I don't know.
before the season it was
Slick
nah.
don't look too good.
Slick, that's what I'm asking
And
because it seems like now we off Dak's back for 1 year. He produced
I'm
this
not
year, so
I'm
are
not
we there?
sold on every single last person on that team can go. Man, I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of being 7-9. I ain't nobody safe.
Because we've seen weaker quarterbacks do. We've seen weaker quarterbacks do. We've seen weaker quarterbacks like make playoff
But
runs.
they
You know
got
what I'm
they
saying?
got
We've seen.
better players around them though. They got way better teams around them than we
Yeah,
do.
we
So
gotta
is
have a
That's
our
the
problem?
thing.
So
We
But we
is that our
can't.
shortchanging
problem?
that.
Is our problem
You
offensive,
really
Steve?
can't
When you
get a
say
better
that,
team, and your man's getting 60 million. It's hard to build a team around that.
I
It's
You
hard.
mean,
could though.
bro,
You
but you
can.
say that,
You would need a
but
competent
You could
GM.
have still you could have still exactly. You definitely need that. That's A1 for day one. And that's the thing. They be acting silly. So hopefully they've been making some little changes here and there. Hopefully they try to do something different. Get back to the old Jerry. Start making
so
some
if we
plays.
talking,
We
if
still need
we're
to go
talking,
in the offseason and grab somebody in the free agency in wave one.
so Steve, I want to ask you. So we talking about Dak here in this case, and Dre, since you on the Dak train too, you could chime in with this one. Do you feel that we haven't done enough for Dak for him to still keep us in these games when our defense is terrible? Does he not? You say we
Absolutely.
have to build more around him. We still need to do more for Dak right now.
yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
And what's that more that we need to do offensively for him? I'm not talking about defensively. Offensively,
Nah,
what
we
more do
don't.
we have to do for him?
Offensively,
Stay
we don't. I
stay
don't
solid
think.
in
Offense
the
is good.
run game.
Offense is good.
Commit to the run game.
I
Stay
mean, we did
committed
that
to the
this year.
run game and
Bro, we
keep.
did that
You
this
could have
year.
did it more. You could have did it a
I
way
know,
lot
and
more. You
and
could
the
have did it a
offense
way
was
lot more.
and the offense is a
And you could have got
playoff.
another. And you needed a backup running back.
Offense
There was
failed in
plenty of
some
games the
big
offense
games.
didn't show up. As I was about to say, Rick. I was sure there was games when the
D,
offense didn't show up. When the
no
offense
D.
didn't show up, bro.
Oh what?
Yeah.
No D though.
I mean,
No
those games
defense.
wasn't really those
You
games
just you
because
just
look,
seen you just seen somebody go to the AFC with 10 points.
Right.
right, true indeed. That
And
was
they
inclement
second
weather
and
though.
they MVP run up.
But we just
With
also seen
84,
the Seattle D. But let's
84
also say,
receiving passing yards.
but check. I mean, that was inclement weather too in the backup quarterback. But we also
Just saying
seen.
though, that's complimentary football for your defensive side
But
of the
complimentary
ball.
football, it's Seattle
I
defense
wish
and that
that
LA
could ever
defense
to
is
put up
solid.
10 points and win a big game. I wish that
So would
could
you
play
say
10
the
points and win a
defense win these
playoff game.
championship NFC championship game? Is sure the defense win that? Because them
With who?
offenses put up
Yeah.
numbers. They put
Hell
up numbers. That
yeah.
was the over. The over was like 48, wasn't it? Didn't
Yeah,
I think they put up like
45,
60 and some
48.
change? Yeah, they put
Yeah.
like 60 and some change, didn't
Yeah,
they,
it
or
was a
something like that? They
shootout.
got real.
It was a
Yeah, it was a
shootout.
shootout. So what I'm saying, like in those situations, the defense is doing all that they can. The offense is making plays. Sam Darnold was making plays. Matthew Stafford was making plays. JSN, all of them guys. Kenneth Walker, they leaned on the run game. So I'm asking, like,
When it was time to win the game, they stopped them on 4th and goal. When it was time, when
Right.
all
There
through the
you
game,
go.
all that
Defense.
mattered. When it was time for the defense to stand up and earn their money, they
They
held them
stood
on
they
up.
4th
did.
and goal.
I give them that.
Yes,
I give them
Exactly.
that. I
And
give them that.
Dak
But they
don't
also had a
have it.
chance. And I give you that, but
Multiple
the
times.
offense still. But even with that, the offense still came down when it was time to ice the game. In the fourth quarter, with the
yes,
last 3-4 minutes left, the
yes,
offense was able to go out there and make
I
plays.
mean, how many times
So,
how many times
yes.
have we seen that do the same? Come down and make a play, and defense come and give it right back.
Yeah, but also when they turned the ball over, when the
We've
Rams
seen that
turned the
many a
ball over,
time.
but when the Rams was even turning the ball over, the offense was still making the offense was still able to make plays when their defense wasn't. So all I'm saying is, for Dak's sake, are we saying that what more can you give to Dak right now? To say lean on it, we had 1,000-yard rusher, what
Defense,
2,000 yard receiver. I'm
Defense,
just
defense.
saying no, but we're
a
saying like to
run
build around
stopping
Dak.
defense that can cover.
So our
Need
problem is
you a
not
solid
offensive
left
also.
tackle. You need a solid right tackle. You need a solid left
So
and right tackle. You don't have it
it's,
on right
but
now
even
on
with
your offense.
Dak played his ass off. So what I'm saying is that so right now we don't have no trouble offense right now. Y'all don't see nothing more that y'all
Yes,
can do that. Our problem is all
we need
defense.
tackles. We need tackles, and we need another running back.
If we had a tackle, you see Dak playing better than he did this year.
Hell
No.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like, are we all on that train? Because when
yeah.
we said that, because when Luke Cowboy brings it up to me, it's just like to hear Dre be like, "We good." I'm like, "Oh, I ain't never heard that. I ain't never heard. I ain't never heard Steve be like." Steve's been leaning these last few seasons. He has been leaning toward the help Dak and build around him. So I give him that credit.
I've been saying we needed to turn him into the 2014 Romo. He needed help. I've been saying that.
Yeah,
I've been
I'm with
saying
that.
that.
but to
This
be a
year,
believer, I'm saying to be a believer, to turn him into that, and to be a believer,
this
to
year he
trust
ain't
him,
make you no
to trust
believer.
him.
He was throwing
I mean,
dots this year. Now, I don't care what
yes,
nobody say.
I
Everybody
agree
had
with you.
Yeah,
bad games as a
I agree with
quarterback,
you.
like he was
I
throwing
agree with
dots
you.
this year, man.
I agree with you.
Like he
I do
was.
definitely
agree with
would.
you. All I'm saying is do you believe that the consistency now has leveled off? Like he's going to do this again consistently on that level
Yes,
because
I
Yeah,
think so.
each
yeah.
year has
I
been
think
this. It's
Especially
been
if
so.
you
this each
keep
year.
I
GP.
think so.
Especially if
I
you
think
keep
Okay.
so.
GP,
I
Okay.
think
and you
so.
got
Get
Flournoy,
him
and
a
you got
defense.
Flournoy emerging.
Man, give him a
Okay.
defense, man, and let's see what he's working with, man. For real.
Okay. That's cool.
Keep
That's all I was asking.
everything, like Steve said, little stuff on offense. Okay, get him another back, get him another lineman guard, whoever you need right there. But I'm just saying, build that defense up, and we seeing that defense flying around, being physical, and that got this type of offense. Then we're gonna be able to judge him all the way. Then, for real.
Okay. So you see,
That's how I look
so
at it.
it's your
Because
free
Yeah,
even the
agency and
years,
draft is
like
all
think about
defense.
it, think
fact.
about it. Even the years when he didn't, like when we was asking for that running back, he ain't really had a running. We weren't leaning on the run for real. He didn't really have two receivers for real. It was always something that made him feel like he had to force the game, force the game, force the game. Nah, if you
Mm-hmm.
put something around him on the defense, and you got Pickens over, CD over, and Javante back there with another solid running back. I mean, he's straight. He's
Okay.
straight.
Okay. I just want to know if you believe in if you believe in the consistency, because the consistency
Man, do you
of
believe in them?
performance in the consistency of the
Who would
consistency.
you
I can't.
take? Who would you take?
No,
Sam
I'm not.
Darnold or Dak Prescott?
Who?
Sam Darnold or
Who?
Dak Prescott this
Yeah,
year.
That.
This year.
career.
This year
Yeah.
career. Oh, I'm taking Dak career
Okay.
wise. Yeah,
Okay.
career
So
wise
there
this
you
year.
go.
But
And
yeah,
Darnold's
yeah,
in the
career
Super
wise
Bowl.
this year. Yeah,
Darnold just
yeah.
led his to the Super Bowl,
But he's
and you
also
still said you
he's
would
played.
take Dak.
Yeah, because you said
Give me
career
Dak
wise.
this year.
Yeah, you said career wise, but I mean, of course, career wise, you're
Okay.
gonna take Dak. All I'm saying
So,
is that
so for this year, you would take Sam Darnold?
with the Dallas offense, with our offense, no. But if you put Dak on Seattle, with all nah, because you're gonna have to be a little mobile back
If
there.
you
You know
put
what I mean?
Dak on Seattle, you put that he's gonna ball.
Think he's gonna ball the same way.
Especially with
Even better.
JSN on that one. Come on, dog.
I
He's
mean,
gonna ball.
so you
He's
believe
gonna
Seattle?
ball.
So you believe that Seattle has a better wide receiver core than we do
No.
with Cooper Cup and JSN?
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying he got a solid win over
He's
with
got one now.
Seattle.
They got a
He's got one
solid
now.
line. They got solid
So,
receiver. They
And
got
they
solid tight end. They got
he threw for over
two back.
4,000. And he
but
threw for over 4,000.
we got a Pro Bowl. We have a Pro Bowl. We have a Pro Bowl tight end. We have two number ones on. Like we have two
Honorable
number
mention.
ones. Yeah, it's
And
still I'm gonna use it to my advantage.
Come
Yeah,
CD
you
on
know
with the
me. I'm gonna
fluff,
use it.
man.
Pro
I'm
Bowl
gonna use it with the fluff.
4,000.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Come
add that
on
in
with
there. I'm
the
gonna throw it
fluff,
in there.
man.
But I
Yeah,
mean, he's
man.
number two. Barner ain't number two. You know what I mean? Barner ain't number two. You know, for all I know. But all I'm saying is that when you look at the offensive, where they have us beat is running back, hands down right now. But Javante still did his thing this year. So all I'm saying is that when the offense is time to
How they
carry
got us beat at
games,
running back?
Kenneth
I
Walker
was going to say the
or
same thing.
Charbonnet,
How?
so
They
you don't
got
think
Kenneth
Kenneth Walker's
Walker. They
better?
got two of them. They got
Yeah, they got
QM,
two of them,
two
Charbonnet and
Zach and
Charbonnet.
Zach. The
Yeah,
fact that
you
they
don't
got
think that
two
Kenneth
and
Walker?
they can get
So
the
you think
same
that Kenneth
progress
Walker?
out of both of them.
You think Javonte's better than Kenneth Walker?
Yes. For
Oh
this
no.
year.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I do.
Bro.
Because Kenneth Walker stay hurt though.
Kenneth Walker's faster. Kenneth Walker's faster for one. It's more speed, more burst coming off that line. Javante, no, this ain't no shot at Javante. I'm just saying when you put him against the two,
Yeah.
Sound
you
like
put him against the two. No, not at all. Because how can I knock Javante in anything he's done this year? All I'm saying is that Kenneth Walker's a better running back right now. It's just what it is, bro. Like that's just the way. I mean,
what they
you look at
numbers say. Y'all want me to look at their
I
numbers?
was saying, yeah, I was gonna say pull them up. I just think that I don't know if their line's better than us because I'm not familiar with their line. But all I
we ain't
know
got
is
nothing to
that
do with that. We ain't got nothing to do with that.
yeah, all I'm saying is that you put Dak in that same situation. How can you say it's better if we're not better if we have all these other better positions? Yeah, I mean it would have to boil down to offensive coordinator or play calling that this that and the other. But when y'all sit there and say Javante's better, then we have a better receiving core. What's the problem? Where's our problem in offensively?
He
I agree with
Why ain't we
that.
scoring
I
30s and
think
Kenneth
that
40s?
run
Walker
Why
the
ain't
game
we
is
scoring
third.
30s and 40s?
Kenneth
Why ain't we scoring
Walker
30s
the
and 40s?
third. Do you want to hear the stats? Kenneth Walker the third. 221 attempts, 1,027 yards, 4.6 average, 5 touchdowns. Let's go to Javante.
And there's one caveat you leaving out there, though, Dre. They split
What's the
backs.
caveat?
They split backs.
Is that
Charbonnet.
that's his
Charbonnet?
fault.
They split backs. Yeah,
That's
you
his
got to look
fault.
at No,
No,
because he was
that's what
split.
we going with
We just
though. We
Yeah,
talking about that run
Javante
game
probably more
versus
yeah, but
touchdowns.
they
ours.
They
run
probably
game.
No,
about
no,
the
no,
same.
no.
Probably about the same.
We said who's better between the two. We're not talking. We said
Well,
who's
all I'm
better
saying is
between
that
the
both of
two,
them.
and then
I
he
say,
said, "Do you want me to pull up the stats?"
well, yeah, because
Charbonnet
the
ain't got nothing
stats.
to do with that.
Yeah,
So Javante
yeah, but I
had
was saying
Javante.
initially before that run game
Yeah, run game
Yeah,
is the
because
yeah.
run
they
game.
have two
That's
back.
what they do. That's what they do. We don't have two
Yeah,
backs that we could do it with. You know what I mean?
so
So
we
it's
talking
just
about the Dak help
What's
versus
Javante
our
yeah.
help.
stats, Dre?
Yeah, Javante stats is 252 attempts for 1,201 yards, 4.8 a pop, 11 touchdowns.
So 6 more touchdowns because he holds the bulk of it, and 30 more carries.
A higher
30
per.
more carries.
How many? His
Average
That's
yards per
30
rush
more
was
carries.
4.5,
what?
4.5 versus 4.8.
That's 30 more carries too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a difference.
What
So
was the
So
other back's name? What was the other back?
Zach
Chardonnay.
Charbonnet,
So,
Zach
Charbonnet.
Charbonnet.
so with both of them, he still only got 30 more carries than Chardonnay. I mean, than Kenneth.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
that's
yeah, he's better.
crazy.
Yeah, he's better.
I'd take the two back system, me personally, but that's just you know what I mean? Because I'm sure Charbonnet at what 5? I'm sure he's got
And
4 or 5 on the year.
Charbonnet was kind of like
We
He
handling
was
the
coming
load a
along.
lot
we
of
That's
would
what.
too.
times.
Yeah.
Kenneth Walker was
Charbonnet
Charbonnet.
We
turning.
would too if
184
we
for
had another second
730.
back.
He had
Right.
184 for 730, 12 touchdowns. Chardonnay
That's a
did.
beast of a running. Bro, that's a beast of a running game. They
That's a
damn near
beast.
ran. They damn near
That's
won.
a
Yeah, that's
beast. I told you that
1,800. That's a
running game
beast,
was
bro.
dope.
That's 18. That's 1,800 yards. That's 1,800 yards on the ground, damn
How
near.
many
You know what I'm
tutties he
saying?
have?
12.
12.
That's just as
Yeah,
many.
Zach was
That's
getting
more
the
than
tutties.
Javante. Yeah, it's more than
Yeah,
Javante. So all I'm saying is that. So we can't
he was
say
the
that they're
guy.
all. Yeah, so I mean, to y'all's point, probably you put Dak over there in Seattle with those two right there, being able to do that makes a difference. It does make a difference when you got two of them that's able to do that there. But wide receiver wise, I can't say that wide receivers are better than ours either. You know what I mean? I don't think I might be a little biased. I know JSN is one of the best wide receivers in the game right now. Him and Puka is probably the best 1 and 2 right now. Wide receivers in the league, but we have two who's right behind them. So I can't like I don't lean on Dak. When I say Dak, we shouldn't be scoring under 21 points a game, 21 to 24 points a game. It's kind of throwing me off when we're going and getting beat by 40. When we're going and getting 40 dropped on us, and we only got 21 and 18 and 17
So
and
we
not
got a
showing up.
back going out,
Yeah,
going out,
I
banged
can't.
up. You know what I'm saying? Then we got somebody behind him, and we gonna run him.
I just can't give. I just don't. Do I believe in Dak? Yes. Do I trust him? No. if it makes sense. Because
Fair
could it
enough.
be the same? Could it be the same?
Fair
Do I
enough.
believe in you and think you can? Yeah. But will I know you'll go back on your bullshit because you have? I'm not gonna let one. I'm not gonna now. It quiets me. This season quiets me. But to say that I'm a believer totally, I need consistency. I need season after
Well,
season
he
of
has
this
been
productive type of play.
consistent though. He has been consistent. I mean, he got hurt last year, and
Yeah.
I mean, and you got to look at what's around him on offense. The year he got hurt too, when he was playing poorly.
Is he worth
But
your 60?
man, when
Is he worth
you're
the 60? Is he worth the
Before
60?
he got hurt, he was weak. He was playing weak
Yeah.
last year.
I'm about to say, is he worth the 60? That's what I'm
My
asking.
man's on the
Because that's
sideline
what.
saying we suck.
No,
Yeah.
but I tell you,
that's what I'm saying. I am saying, but I'm saying, but what was around him though?
Nothing. Needed more.
Nothing.
No,
Lack of
no, it
help.
was just CD.
He
Yeah, it was
didn't.
just CD.
Still
We
short
had
change.
who we have Zeke and who, like who
Who
was
was
our
his
running
receiver?
backs
Who was
then?
his receivers in 23? Who was receivers in 23 when he was second in MVP? Who the fuck was that then?
CD.
See, that's
CD
what
and
I'm saying. So what? So what
Mr.
was the
Collins.
difference the next year? Who did we lose the next year? What was the difference the next year when you came out and stunk it up? What was the difference? We didn't have nobody when he played great and he was second in the MVP conversation. He got paid that bread, and we all know since he got paid that bread, we've been highly critical of him getting paid that money in production that we're
Once
not
again,
getting
you
when
never
we're
had a
on good.
run game.
I mean, I
Not
give you that
committing
much.
to
They
Yeah.
having a
tried
run
Tony
game.
Pollard that 23 year dog, but man, we ain't gotta make this about Dak, man. Why we hating on Dak, dog? He had
We're not hating on
Right.
it. I just asked if y'all
solid
believe. I'm
year,
just asking
dog.
because y'all are in Dak we trust right now. I'm that way
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
we
I'm
have to
cool.
be.
I'm cool.
I'm
I'm
that way
cool.
because we have
I'm
to
cool
be.
on Dak. I'm cool on Dak.
Because
I need to get
that's an
this defense up.
scapegoat argument. That's
Yeah,
you're
I'm
right.
cool
That's
on
an
Dak.
scapegoat argument. That gonna be he's the franchise quarterback. Build
Yeah.
around it. Keep building. It's the ultimate team sport, bro. You gotta have a hell of a defense, man. It's gotta set the tone. Can't
Hell
have a
yeah.
Yeah, you
defense
got
who
to.
never does nothing but give up yards, bro.
And
I
you
mean, I
can't
agree.
be soft
Can't have that
mentally or physically
at
if you want
all.
to
'Cause they
advance
out
in
there
the
thumping.
playoffs. If you want to advance in the playoffs. Because that's all I seen was stumping the whole from the wild card divisional to the AFC championship. It's stumping out there. Every 5 minutes, I'm
Understood.
like, like, yeah.
I
Like,
swear.
damn, he got up
Throwing.
from that. Yeah, they
Hitting.
got that thumping. If we ain't
Flying
thumping,
around.
if we ain't find nothing that's getting ready to thump and put some hits out there, then we might as well hang it up, man. We might as well
That's
just
Hang it
it.
up.
continue to be a finesse team, front runners, like Rick always say, front runners,
gotta
That's
find
and
the
what we
eat up
be.
gaps.
on
Yeah.
and eat up
Gotta
on the
find it.
cupcakes.
Gotta find the
That's
gap
that's
first.
who we been. That's who we been.
Yeah,
So we got to get
OG,
physical. So we hope it's Christian Parker, man. Do something on defense. I see he's bringing in some people, man. So
Mm-hmm.
hopefully something changes there.
They
Hopefully
look like it.
something changes there, and we get with the 12th pick and the 20th pick, we can get something solid out of there that's ready to contribute right now. Right
Right now.
now.
Right.
so
Right now.
OG. So during that conversation, the only one we didn't hear from it was you regarding that. Do you trust? How do you feel about trusting this team going forward in the hands of Dak and what we have? Do you believe? Are you a believer?
This nigga got right back on that.
I'm
No,
good
because I
with
wanted
that.
because I didn't hear from OG because I could tell.
No,
No, because OG was trying to say something. And I wanted to hear what he wanted to
no,
say. I wanted
I'm
to hear what he was
good.
going to say.
I was going to say I was good with that, but I'm going to say that whenever you can run the ball damn near 400 times, you
Come
help
on,
your
man.
quarterback immensely. I
Yes,
mean, what do
sir.
you
Come on,
say?
man.
230, 240 for Walker the third, another 120 for Charbonnet. I mean, come on, man. You run the ball 400 times. I mean, you take a lot of pressure off your quarterback, man. You don't allow him to make some mistakes that he may make if you're trying to put it in his hands all the time.
Yeah.
It's because your
Yes.
defense is solid and keep getting the ball back to you. We ain't have that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
And
yeah, okay. So
because
y'all seen that
and
list?
because and because we don't have a solid defense, we really should run the ball.
Yeah, but
Right.
that's offense. That's our
We
best
need
defense.
to try to run clock as well as strike and take pressure off Dak and stay and keep teams off balance. You know what I mean? Because
Not because we
we
do
got
We do have
We got
monkey
what?
shit and line CD up in the backfield in the eye and run them and run
Yeah.
Turpin
Yeah,
out the
all that cute
backfield
shit.
off tackle and shit.
Because
Goofy shit.
Like Steve-O said, with the come up of Flournoy, sign GP and Pickens, I mean, it's not you can't double team anybody out there. You're cooked. So if we can run the ball that many times and keep you off balance, because we'll cook you with any wide receiver, it's a done deal.
I got three things, y'all, and we can get up out of here, man. One Dallas Cowboy. I got another off, and then I got something I want to throw at the OG. First thing, last thing, just speaking about Dallas, about GP. Would y'all take any trades on him, or would y'all want him back? And if you trade, if you do the trade, would you know what I'm saying, try to like for defensive help though, just specifically on defense?
Both. I'm cool with keeping them, but if we got the opportunity to trade them and get 2 or 3 solid starting pieces on the defensive side, yeah, you got to entertain that. You definitely would have to entertain that.
Would you see a Max Crosby? Would you be okay with going Max for GP?
I would.
Something in that sense, or do you need 2 pieces for GP? Do you need two complementary pieces, or do you go one big splash?
Either one. If the one big splash is Max Crosby, I would, because that's him with Quinny. That's a hell of a D line. Or if you can get a solid safety, a solid linebacker, that's something you have to think about. Depending on who the players are, if they really worth it, that's something you have to think about.
What you think, OG and Steve-O?
Yeah, like Rick said, it depends on what's in return for him. If it's a max and something that magnitude, you have to entertain it. I like to have him back. I think it takes a lot of pressure off CD, and I think because of their rapport and the friendship, I think that plays a difference in how CD was playing this year as well. And his upbeat and his positive attitude. So yeah, I kind of with Rick. You have to entertain it if it makes sense. But I like to get GP. Yeah.
Yeah. But for GP, man, if I think about trading GP, I'm gonna need something. I'm gonna need 2 or something, man. I was talking to my young people, little Jay, man. He's still a fan, and we was going through the scenarios before they got rid of Tomlin. He was like, I gave y'all 2 first rounds in Mike Tomlin. I said, yeah, I do it. It's love. I do. It's gonna have to be something crazy. You know what I'm saying? To get GP out of Dallas, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't going
Shout out
player
my
for player
cuz,
because
man.
shout out, man. That sounds good. 2 ones in Mike Tomlin. I'd have did some shit like that. I gotta get something. It can't be no swap. I need something extra. Because that boy just raised his stock. Dak made him all pro.
That's right.
I wouldn't want draft picks for GP. I need something
No,
proven
give me something.
because the way that we've been our draft picks here lately, trusting that front office to hit like you have right there. Like I said, 1 in the hands beat 2 in the bush, man. So and we're realizing that we have the 1 in the hand right now. So for me to say a draft pick, you can give me 2 firsts right now, and I still decline it because I just don't trust our GMs to draft that much
You
of an
tripping,
impact player
man.
that early.
You tripping.
You can trade. You can
would
trade
trust
them
that? You would
picks.
trust that?
You still got
Okay.
2 this year. You can trade. It don't stop there. That's just where the deal
Okay.
thing
So I was thinking of it
ends
just
at.
stopping there. I was thinking of it just stopping there. So
Nah, the
if you
business
tell me
keep
you can,
going after that. You gotta do
yeah, if you tell
something
me
with
you can,
that.
if you
Man, you took 2 number
parlay those,
1s for Micah and was happy?
but I was okay with
Right.
Micah going. I was okay with Micah going. I don't want to see GP go. I was okay with Micah going. Like
I
I
don't want
fucks
to
with
see him
GP.
go
I fucks
either,
with
man.
GP,
I
bro.
don't
Because
either. I don't
I
either.
worry
Not
about
at all. For real.
him leaving. I'm worried about him leaving and that fucking up CD. You
Man,
know what I'm
I ain't
saying?
worried. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping.
I
I
think CD
I see
enjoys the help.
Jackson Smith and Jigga was doing his thing with who's on the other side from him.
Cooper Cup.
Shahi.
Cooper
Yeah,
Cup.
They just picked and they just picked him up. I'm cool with that. Get the defense together. Get the
Yeah.
defense together.
yes,
When
sir.
you
I
get
just
2
like
solid, you sit out there. I told you we the NFC Bengals. You got this high powered, high price quarterback. You got a dominating one receiver, another dominant receiver. You just put up points and fight for 32nd, 31st worst defense.
Yeah,
All
right.
right.
Don't subtract to him.
So you do trust Dak then, because you take away GP, we right back to square one, baby. On offense, we right back to
Yeah,
square one. That's him and
yeah.
Flow now. That's him and Flow
I
now.
seen him 2 years. I seen him 2 years ago with just CD, and he put
Cool,
up MVP like numbers 2 years ago.
cool.
I
That's cool.
I ain't saying I trust him. I'm saying get the defense. Get the defense. I've been
Yes,
saying that
sir.
for the last 5 years. I'm cool with winning 6-3.
Yeah, you have. You have.
Yeah,
And I
I'm with
can
that
go
too.
poorly whenever somebody won't
Damn,
see
Rick
it.
got the album cover. He got the album cover, y'all. Y'all see it? Ooh yeah. Hey.
Let me know.
Locked up on the
Call him
He's
up.
back. He's back. Yeah. You back, Slick. You back. All right. Number 2. Go ahead. What was you saying?
No, not good.
What was y'all reaction? How y'all felt when y'all heard Mike slap yourself with a glizzy McCarthy was hard by the Pittsburgh Steelers?
I think it's a good pickup for
Another one.
Oh.
DJ Khaled.
They killed him out. They killed him out this time.
We in that storm, man. They messing with the Wi-Fi.
They killed him out,
You
dog.
back. You
Storm been messed up the Wi-Fi.
Hey, dog, it's funny,
Slick, boy, you are putting them
Locked
out,
up.
dog. Mixtape, EP.
He done got another one.
Everything.
They keep getting him, though. Locked him up. Hey, dog. Hey, it's funny, though.
Yeah, go back and watch this, dog. Go back and watch it, man. You gonna see.
That's a double CD.
Man, he got a triple. He got a triple disc.
All eyes on Slick.
All eyes on Slick.
He's sick, dog. No, but I think all they did was go get the same damn coach. I don't know if that signals the end for Aaron Rodgers. You know what I mean? Because we know their relationship. So it's one of them things that, like, I don't know what to. I laugh at them because y'all wouldn't got somebody who's 1A and 1B. You know what I'm saying? It was the same thing. So what are you gonna do? Like, it's the same. Y'all wouldn't got the same guy. But just a little softer, a lot softer. You know what I'm saying? Get ready for y'all.
He ain't gonna have his guys ready.
let me ask you, Terry. Does a guy like that make a difference when you have a solid defense?
No. I think he'll still find
because there was a lot of good seasons for us when he was here. Regular seasons, a lot of good regular seasons for us, and we didn't have solid defenses. So does that matter on a defensive team?
I think it does.
I think it does matter, but at the same time,
Mike Tomlin's the defense guy, though.
Yeah, but that's big, Steve. Yep, he is a defense guy. But think the year 23 when we got our ass whooped by the Packers, our defense wasn't bad. We had a good defensive unit that year.
Stop the run, man.
Can't stop the run.
Yeah,
but our defense was still.
He was good at takeaways.
That wasn't
takeaways.
Yeah, it was just
takeaways is huge. Takeaways is huge.
Bend don't break.
Fire. But we played the fire.
But don't break type shit.
We had a good fire. We had a fire up under it. We was the hot boys.
But that ain't no good defense, though. That ain't no good defense. That's a gimmick, though.
Hell no, it wasn't good enough. It was good enough. We would have won.
Right. No, we just didn't play with that same. We got out coached. We got out hearted. But towards the back end, that defense wasn't as bad as it's been. That was one of the better defenses we've had.
Yeah, of course, but it wasn't one of these defenses that's going to the Super Bowl either.
Oh, fuck no. When's the last time?
Okay, Quincy Carter had top 10 defense.
Yeah, I mean, but That motherfucker 25 years ago. But that's what I'm saying. It's been 25
Just
years since we
saying.
done had that type of defense. Like we ain't had no, like I think for us, like we just got to be realistic. Our
You gotta
our
put it
goalpost
together.
needs to be 15 to 20. We'd like it to be higher, but if we're being realistic about our defense, a strong defense for us is 15 to 20. That's what a strong defense looks like for us. Maybe 10 to 18 if
What
we're
the hell does
lucky.
that even mean,
I'm saying like as far as the rankings, like 30,
though?
31, and 28 ain't gonna
No,
matter, bro. Like
no,
realistically, we haven't
I
had
need a
great
top
defenses.
5 D, man. I'm
When's
tired
the
no.
of
last time we
playing
had
around.
that? It should be realistic. When's the last time we had that?
Shit.
That's why we ain't winning. That's what he
Right.
said we won.
But
All right,
let's be real with our expectations. But let's be real
Nah,
with
I'm
our
being real with
expectations.
my
no,
expectations.
You
no,
It's
really,
been
no.
too
you really
long,
won't.
bro.
You
What
you
makes you
doing
think that?
content correct? You give yourself a voice so you can make changes, man. You're not just in here
Man,
falling under the. You got to push to make the change. You got to put your voice out there to force change as it happens. These
well, it's the
people
same
don't
thing we
generally
doing
them
with the
don't
offense,
know.
though.
People feeding them information, man. They don't really know who the hell these people are. They feeding them this information, so you can't just sit here and be like, I'm just gonna let it happen. No, you got to voice a solution.
No, all I'm saying is that if we was 15 this year, that these games would have turned out better. If we was 15 this
Well,
year, these
we
games would have
agree
turned
with
out a lot
that,
better.
but would
Yeah,
that
we
be
know
that?
that's easy.
Will we be in the NFC Championship game?
I don't with a with
No,
our offense. If Dak is playing, if we can make a stop at the right time, if Dak is playing the way that he's playing, you can win them games.
God
I
damn,
mean, everything's a
God
if.
damn.
Everything's a if.
if
Everything's a if, though. I mean,
okay,
if you give so you Dak believe if your defense gives you a shot to win the game, he's gonna win it for you.
I just
That's
need
the
a
way you
top
feel.
Yeah,
5 D.
yeah,
I need
So
a
yeah.
top 5 D
again,
with Dak. I need a top 5 D with Dak, and let's see what we got. That's
top
how
five
I
D with Dak,
want
I'd almost guarantee a Super Bowl with that. I mean, but a top 5 defense, goddamn, how many of the top 5 defenses are in the playoffs? That was in the playoffs. The top 5 defenses
See,
were they all
in the
there?
Super Bowl,
I mean, I ain't ready to look at it.
Seahawks,
I don't
best
know.
defense in the league. Seahawks got
Yeah,
the
I
best
can believe
defense
that.
in the league.
and New
Patriots,
England
one of the
defense
better
ain't no
defenses
punk
in the
either.
league. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
they
believe that
defense
too.
is tough too.
Yeah, they
yeah,
are.
I
Defense
can
wins
pull it up, but
championship.
I ain't ready. It's
Denver
ain't
was up there.
Patriots round uncut. It's
Denver was a
ain't
top team in the
Seahawks round
defense.
I can
uncut.
believe that too. I
They
can
ain't
believe that
middle of the
too.
pack. These guys are the ones. That's why they're where
Right,
they're supposed to
top
be.
5. Give me
Where
top
they're
5
at.
or top 10.
Give me
If I
top
want
10.
be, give me top 10. Give me
Good
top
luck.
10.
Good
10
luck
at the
getting it here.
worst.
Good luck getting it here.
Okay, man. Good luck, man. I won't keep on like we're the Dallas Cowboys, dog. We can't keep lowering our expectations,
I'm not
dog. You got
lowering
to
it. It's
keep
just
the pressure
realistic.
on them.
From 32 to 15 is if Christian Park can come in here and get us
Yeah,
between
that's
50 and
dope.
get us at 14, 15.
That's
Yeah, that's what I'm
good.
saying. Like
Yeah.
realistic expectation. We don't
Going
expect
first
him to come
year.
in and give us top. Yeah, but we don't come in and expect this guy to give us top 5 defense. That's an unreal expectation. With the units
No,
that
it's
we
not
have with
unreal.
the
The
guys.
Seahawks just did it.
But look at our
Seahawks just
players.
did it. They just got Mac McDonald.
And
They
then
put all that
New
together
England
recently.
had one. Then New England win 4 games last year.
Okay, so
Shit.
who's their top corner? So each of these teams got great
Gonzalez.
cornerbacks. They got great
Gonzalez and
No,
cornerbacks.
but
Woods.
we
They have
can't.
great
You moving
cornerbacks.
the
We don't have.
Gonzalez
goalpost,
and
though,
No, I'm
Woods.
bro.
saying that's what
We
I'm saying
had
with this
2
unit.
teams,
No,
2 teams that wasn't shit the year before, and now they in the Super Bowl,
you've
man.
added pieces. You've added pieces that are working.
Okay, so that's
They
what
have
we
the.
need to
New
do
England
to
has the
get the
best
top 10
cornerback.
defense. That's
New
what we
England has the top
do.
3 cornerback. New England has a top 3 cornerback. We don't have
Okay,
a
so
top
we
shit.
need to get a
We don't have
top
a top
3
nothing
something.
anywhere. We don't have
Okay,
a. But that's what I'm
right now
saying.
we
Like,
don't. Right
We
but
just
let's
now,
curb
addressed that.
right
but let's
now
We
cur-
just
we don't.
addressed it.
But all I'm saying is let's curb our expectations to be realistic. All I'm
No,
saying,
no,
if we can
no,
go from
Nah,
no,
that's
no,
31 to
no,
settling. That's
15,
no,
settling.
no,
no. I'm not
That's
no,
doing that.
settling.
I'm
we
not
don't
doing
have
that.
those studs. We don't have the studs that these teams have.
But
That
You right
then
about
Denver
to
has.
miss
That
it.
Seattle
we
has.
haven't seen what
Terry,
the
but
offseason
Terry,
looked like going into the
let's be
season.
honest, man. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Last year, you didn't say Seattle had studs to go to the Super Bowl. You didn't see that.
No, they didn't.
You
They didn't.
you didn't see that.
And you just said it.
This year they just performed. You probably can't name 4 people on that defense. You can
And you
name
mentioned
Lawrence,
that
but
tonight.
it's just they're gelling.
He
They
just said that.
have a solid young coach, and they're
Okay.
playing for each other. And
So why not us?
yeah, that's
Because
all,
why
we
not
man.
don't
us?
have. We don't even have a leader. We have now. We
Man,
just
I
gained
don't
our
care
leader in
about what
Clinton.
we don't
That's
have.
what I'm
We're
saying. Like
talking
as
We
about
just put that
moving into
together,
the
bro.
future, man.
They just put that together. Damn NFA, they just put all that shit. Mike Vrabel just got there. They just put all that shit together. It
I
don't
do
take
agree, but they
long,
know.
man. The
So who we
NFL
got?
turnover is getting shorter and
Who's our
shorter
stud
now,
corner?
man. So
Who's our stud corner?
you
Who's our
don't
stud
have one.
corner?
You go get one. You gotta
We
go
got
get one.
we got
Okay.
12 we got
You gotta
12
go
picks in
get
the
one.
draft.
You know,
So
you gotta go get one.
you're relying on the 12th pick to turn defense from 31st
I
to 5th.
mean, New
No, go
England
get you a
got
From 30
corner. That's
New
gonna get
England
you a
31
top. That's gonna
31 to
get you a
5th.
good piece.
New
You
England
got
got
two
Gonzalez.
first pick.
New England, you mentioned Gonzalez. New England got him out of the draft, and he's turned that defense
Absolutely.
around. He's helped turn
He
that defense
has.
around.
He has, and
We just
they have
need
good defense.
we just need one of them to go with Quentin, and
We need a safety. We need a linebacker. We need another
Absolutely.
safety.
and
We
that's
need
why
more
Absolutely.
edge help. We
and
need
that's
more edge
why
help.
and that's
Bro,
why
come
we
on, bro.
go
Like,
You
and
come
can
on,
that's
get
bro.
why
you
Like,
can
come
get
on,
and
all of
bro.
that's
that.
why
You
Like,
can get all
that's
of that
why I
this
told
year.
you.
You just
That's
sitting
why
there
we
watching two
go.
Super Bowl teams that
Hey
just did the
Jerry.
same shit.
the real,
But that's
the,
why
What are
the,
we
you talking
go.
about?
bro, the
That's why we
expectation to go
go
from 31 to
defense,
5 is
You just
crazy,
see
dog.
defense,
him.
That is
Hold on.
crazy,
defense,
dog.
No,
Like,
it's
just
defense,
not,
relax.
bro.
Say it
Hold
out
defense.
on.
loud,
Hold on.
dog.
I
Like, just
can't
be,
hear OG, man. I can't
just
hear
be.
OG. Well, OG,
That is nuts.
what you say, OG, man? Make the point, man.
I said that just means we go defense, 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 defense.
Yeah.
You already said our offense was okay. We addressed what we need in the draft if we don't do anything in free agency. And like you said about Gonzalez, he came out of the draft making things happen. We just have to make that hit pick. We just have to
Hey,
pick the
Okay,
right
so and
DB.
I'm not
and we
disagreeing with
heard
that, but you
we're hearing
said 4
Parker
draft picks.
knows how to choose talent.
But you're giving 4 draft picks to come in and turn this defense. The help is going to come in free agency. Let's just be honest, or trading
Absolutely.
because you're
Absolutely. You got
asking
it all
your
that comes together.
OG
All
saying
the
4 draft picks are going
above.
to come in and turn this.
Well,
All
When
the
did we pick that
above,
good
bro.
ever?
look,
When
what
did we
I'm
All
pick that
the
saying.
good ever?
above.
Here's what I'm saying.
When did we pick that good ever, bro?
I expect first rounders to come in and play. Just me
You
personally.
expect so? You expect
Yeah,
so?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yes, yes.
First
That's the
round pick
expectation.
should be talented enough to come
You
in
think
and affect right then. So
Should be.
I'm looking at our first 2 rounders to come in and make an impact right now.
So historically speaking, how many first rounders have we come in and see made a effect other than Micah? I'm
for
just
real?
asking,
We ready to
historically
do it?
speaking.
Are we
No, I'm
ready
just
to do
asking,
it?
Draymond.
because you're depending on something, because we're depending on something that hasn't, historically speaking, we haven't had that. So
Well,
what makes us think that we're gonna get that now?
Well, we done got some solid first round picks, though.
you just said Gonzalez, and maybe it's us who's not hitting on those picks.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why I
That's what
said
he
in that
said.
case. That's
But
what I'm saying the whole time is
the
us.
point
I
is,
don't trust us to draft that well to turn this defense around from
here's the
You're not
thing.
31st to
necessarily
top
gonna have
10.
to draft
Here's the
though. You got
difference.
a free agency.
The difference to me is I think offense is set in stone where it wasn't. We got enough offense to sell tickets. Now I think we can spend. I really think our first 4 picks are going to be defensively. I really
I
think
hope
that.
so.
Spend money
I hope
and
so.
spend some money in free agency,
And then
man, and
spend some
go
money.
get somebody, man.
Right.
You
I
got
hope
to.
this
You need
Christian
2
Parker. I
people
hope this Christian
at least.
Parker. You know what I mean? What this Christian Parker hire does give me hope in a change of directions. Now results we don't know, but as far as the hire, it is a different hire. So that does give me a little hope that maybe we may be doing something a little tad bit differently. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
it's not the traditional Jerry hire. That's not the
Right.
traditional Jerry hire. So
Not
maybe
at
maybe
all.
I don't know results. I don't know what the results will be, but the direction is different. So maybe I mean if look I'm trying to believe like y'all, but I'm saying is historically speaking, maybe I mean again, I'll tell you if I'm wrong. You know what
Hey
I'm saying? If
man,
I'm wrong, I'll eat
I'm
crow.
gonna have to
I'll eat
play you
crow.
back again, man, because you
Yeah,
don't
I'll
want
eat
to
crow.
listen. You don't want
I'll
to
eat
listen,
crow, bro. I'll eat crow, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't got no
but
problem with
still
that.
though, when you just keep eating crow and eating crow and eating crow, at some point, dog, you
I,
gotta start listening.
Nah, dog, I'm hard at it, bro. I'm a Taurus, bro. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm hard at it, bro. I'm a Taurus, bro. That's what I'm supposed to. Y'all know that by now, bro. Like,
All
honestly, that's
right,
what I'm talking
dog.
about. See, that's why
Can I
y'all
get
act the
this
way y'all do, because
common
y'all don't even
talk and
understand me
get to
yet.
the last
Y'all don't.
thing so we
You see
can
what I'm
get out
saying?
of here, man?
Rick,
Like
you
for
see
real,
it,
we
man.
ready to
They
do
don't, they
this
don't
all
even they don't
night.
even understand me yet. That's why they still believing in Jerry and thinking that we gonna change some shit around, because they don't even understand that. Nigga, I'm gonna eat crow. That's what I'm gonna
No,
do.
they
Just
saying
get
why
over it.
not
You know, I
us?
mean, it is what it is.
It ain't
Accept it,
about
man.
believing in none of that, dog. It's about
No, we ain't believing it. That putting
keeping the
pressure on Jerry.
expectations on them, keeping them expectations on them. That's what I'm
Because
saying.
that's who got to help make this thing click. You got to go. Jerry got to get back in his bag.
Right. We got to
start
put
grabbing them players.
We got to keep the pressure on. That's why they keep on saying, what would you say to the fan? Well, that y'all didn't make the play. How would you say this? Would you? And he's always trying to talk to us and shit. Yeah, we got to keep that pressure on them. All right, man, before we get out of here, man, so we can get out of here, man. Like, we going overtime. And that's all right, though. That's all right. But look, I'm gonna throw these little Dak. I miss these little Dak hating comments out there, man. You know, don't matter Dak delusional fans. No matter what Cowboys do, can't win with Dak. It's still them Dak haters out there,
you
man.
Ain't won with Tommy. You ain't won with none of them.
Said you can't have a quarterback in today's NFL. So that's from Dak delusional fans, man. Shout out to you, man. Hey, time will tell. Time will tell. Last thing, OG. And everybody can chime in on this, man, but we ain't gonna try to make this long and drawn out, man. I just want to get OG's thoughts on this, man. Because you know, it's man is an avid boxing fan, and I am too, but you know, I just like to see how the OG be thinking on certain things and stuff, man. And we got a fight coming up, man. January 31st. It's coming, man. I just want to get OG's breakdown of this match, man, between Shakur Stevenson and what's his name?
Teofimo Lopez.
Takeover. Yeah, Lopez. Yeah. How you feel about that, man?
Man, you know, I don't like the dude's mouth, Teofimo, but he can roll. He can roll. I like Shakur's style. It's going to be an interesting fight, man. It's different styles. I don't think Shakur can sit back because Teofimo is a come forward fighter. Good fight, man. I'm a little biased, man, because I'm not a real big fan of Teofimo outside the ring, man. I don't like his mouth. I want somebody to shut him up. Really, I really do. I want somebody to shut him up. I don't like his mouth. I think he's kind of borderline, if you ask me.
Is Shakur gonna shut him up?
Excuse me?
Is Shakur gonna shut him up?
I hope so, man. I think we'll see. I think yes. I think we'll see the better Shakur when we see fighters who want to fight. And I think that's when the best Shakur is going to step up. So if Timo comes to fight like his style really, indicates, this is when you see the best of Shakur. And I think he does shut him up. Yeah.
So do you see it ended in a decision or will somebody get KO'd?
It can be. I'm leaning more for the decision. But Shakur's counter game, if Timo coming in there, he can catch him. But I think Timo's gonna be a little more on his game. He respects this dude a lot more than he's gonna make it seem like, and he better. Cause Shakur can roll, man. So I think a good fight, but I like Shakur, man. And I think maybe a decision. Yeah.
Okay. You agree with that, Steve-O? Yeah, anything different from what OG was speaking?
Pretty much nothing different from the point. I don't like his mouth. I don't like Teofimo. So I'm looking for Shakur to be on his game, man, and catch him coming in there with some shit, hitting with old slip counter or something, man, put him down a little bit, touch him up a little bit, get out of there. He gonna play his defense. That's what he do because his hands is a little bad. Yeah. But I think Shakur. It should be Shakur's opportunity to stand up and show people he still got it. I think he's just been trying to learn how to fight with them bad hands, man. But I think this is the one where he's gonna get the job done. He had Floyd and your boy in his corner, man. So he been training with them with Bud and Floyd.
So. Yeah, Bud.
Yeah,
Bud Peoples. Yeah.
So you know, when he got them two guys in your corner, they believing in you, man. That should bring something out of them.
Yeah, I think I ain't nobody in here not riding with Shakur, so it'd be interesting to see. I'm gonna try to catch it. I'm gonna be in St. Martin at that time, but you know, I'm still gonna try to sit down on it. But yeah, man, I just want to close out with that. What else you got, man? What's so funny, Terry, man?
Safe travels, brother.
Yeah, safe travels, Dre. I got you, dog. Y'all
so
taking
funny,
me,
dog?
y'all taking me out here lately, dog. Like
what are we doing?
Man, I'm quiet, dog. You just gonna sit down on the damn like dude's mouth. I mean, bro, we going nuts over here. Y'all got it, dog. Y'all got it, big dog. You know what I mean? They don't like you just gonna sit down on
it. Even his shit.
Dog.
Yeah, I ain't even peeped none of that.
Hey, man, John doubled
down.
John doubled down, bro. He just don't like T.O.'s mouth. You know what I mean? You gonna sit down on it because I said, God damn, man.
Dude, slick racist.
We forgot the pause. Cowboys drawing uncut, man. Yeah, it was the crew, man. Hey, we tapped in with y'all, man. Talked about a little bit of everything tonight, man. Even when we didn't think we had nothing to talk about. That's just what we do with the crew, man. Yeah. It was John Terry, Crew Rick, Steve-O, OG. Hey, we ain't out yet, man. The music's still going, man, but
still a fans. Smack yourself with a glizzy.
Man, smack yourself with a glizzy. Still a fans? Who else can get it, OG?
Commodores, you can get it. Slap yourself with a glizzy.
They catch it.
Everybody want to cut y'all off.
Yeah.
Tiafimo, watch out.
Yeah, we appreciate the support, man. Y'all continue to like, share, and subscribe, man, on all channels, all platforms. Cowboys Run Uncut. Stay with us, man. We growing, man. We growing. Yeah, and this is how we do the crew, man. Monday night Raw. Crew kickback. Peace. We holla at y'all next time, man. Cowboys Run Uncut.
Yeah.
Cowboys Run Uncut.